What's happening, guys? I'm Kobe Chow here with Craig McCoy, and welcome to our latest Tuesday training, where every week we bring to you a live training from lead gen and AI all the way to business planning and goal setting.
You have the new version and the old version. We collaborate to make it awesome.
If you want to join and jump on the next Tuesday training, join our school platform below. It's completely free. Click the link below, and we'll see you there.
Bill, Tim, tell us the story.
All right. Mortgage rates, roller coaster of usual some fun stuff. Yesterday was a bad day. Rates were horrible due to everything going on in Iran, but today they kind of turned around due to CPI came in cooler than expected, which is Consumer Price Index report. So that kind of dropped, and the headline inflation number only actually fell by like 0.4%. People thought it was going to be flat. And year over year inflation came down to 3.5%, and people were expecting more like 3.8, 3.9%.
Out of my way.
Oh, hello. So because of this, CPI report came in kind of bad. The good news is I don't think we're going to see a Fed rate hike in July. Maybe one more this year, we'll see, but at least July you shouldn't see anything. So the Chairman Warsh is testifying today. So obviously things that he says can kind of rattle the market a little bit good or bad, but he's kind of being more dovish right now, I think, meaning leaning towards lower rates. So hopefully he doesn't say too much or spook the market, and we continue on with our rally. For our clients are today, it's not a bad day to be locking, possibly, if someone looks to refinance or buy a house. But right now on the government side, no point loan, we're looking at about 6.8%. 1 point cost gets us down to about 5.75. On the conventional side, at a no point loan, it's about 6.65%. And then 1 point cost gets us down to 6.375. For the rest of the year, I mean, this has been a roller coaster. I don't know where things are going to go. That's usually a question that I think most people have. Until the Fed kind of gets off a neutral policy kind of position, I don't know. We're going to see rates go screaming down, but anything can happen, and we'll keep you updated weekly as things hopefully improve. And that's all I got. Riveting information, I know.
All right. Sounds like there's not any questions, so I'll jump into my piece here today. So this past week for us has kind of been all about the physician loan. I know we've talked about this before, but it's a program that was very elusive for a long time, and we finally have a few options for it. So what this means is that for anyone who is a doctor, a dentist, an eye doctor, a pharmacist, a veterinarian, or a nurse of anesthesia, I think there might be, I believe that's it. Those folks can get a loan up to $2 million with zero down. There's no PMI, so no mortgage insurance. And if they have student loans, we don't have to count those student loans against their debt ratio, which means that they will qualify for more. So it's a 680 minimum credit score on this program. But somebody want to jump in? No, okay.
No, you're good.
Okay. 680 minimum credit score. Debt ratio is capped at 45%, but that's not too unusual for a big loan. It's a great program. The fixed rates are a little bit higher. They're in the mid sevens, but I just locked in an ARM at 6.625 on a 7-year ARM. So it's fixed for the first 7 years, and then it starts adjusting after that. So pretty competitive rate in terms of what they're going to get elsewhere, especially not having any PMI, not having to bring any money down. So really good program. And some of you guys might know Adam Sanzi. He is my personal loan processor. He's also an agent with us. And we've been working on a campaign to go after doctors and dentists and vets. I'll let Adam chime in here.
Yeah, right now we have some marketing material that is undergoing review with compliance in the marketing department. I think actually right before I signed on here, I got a response back. Bill and I's idea is to essentially just create, with the approval from Link, some marketing material that you as agents can just use to go to the marketing asset tab in the portal and just brand it to yourself. And and have that material ready to be printed out and to go for these agents. I also, specifically for this physician's loan, have a presentation that I just got some feedback on and want to make some updates to that you guys can use too. That when you go to talk to these people, in my case, I'm going to be talking to an out of house escrow officer who happened to be an RN at a local nurse. And just use this presentation kind of just like Bill did to just go over some of the highlights of it. But yeah, we're in the process, like I said, of trying to develop more of these marketing materials to put out there for you guys to use and to drum up more business.
Yeah, it's a powerful program. Like every doctor I've ever dealt with has always asked me about it. Like I said, it was something that had been out there a long time ago. It was mostly only offered by big banks, and now we have it again. So the these are good buyers. They're people who are going to be spending a lot of money on a house. It works for residents. So if you have somebody who's a resident or even finishing up their residency, those are great because we can use a future employment contract. So if they've just their residency is coming up, they've signed on with their big money deal, their first real doctor deal, they're going to be able to qualify for a lot. And they don't have to come up with any money down, which is great because they've probably only been making, $80,000 or $90,000 in their residency. So, yeah, it's a great program and a great market to try and attack. Speak to your own physician, your dentist, your vet, and I think I can't imagine that most veterinarians know that this actually exists. So that's kind of a cool way to go about it. But definitely a good idea for a campaign, and we're here to help if you need anything from us.
I have a question for you. Do you feel as though your average doctor says to you, I've got $3,000 a month in not credit card debt, and student loan debts for the next 60 years of my life, for 20 years? I realize it doesn't go against the loan. However, when it comes to like what they can afford, they already are coming in often with this pretty big debt.
Sure. I mean, it depends on the doctor and what they're practicing, but typically what I find is that they're making enough money where it's, I mean, like I have one doctor now, and I mean, they're doing great. They're spending a lot less than what they would qualify for on a house, but it's still $1.8 million, so, and that's a part of it, is that they have student loans, they have another house, so, and they're more established, but yeah, that's generally kind of what I've found, is that they're not trying to max themselves out typically.
Are there any other professions? I know we've been talking about like the doctor's version of it for the last week. Other professions that we should be like kind of looking out for when we're talking to people that have something similar to this?
I know people are really like, or ask a lot about firefighters and first responders and police and that kind of thing. And there's not a lot like specifically for them. We do have down payment assistance program for them, and with most down payment assistance programs, there's a maximum income requirement. So if you make more than 140% or 160% of the area median income, you won't qualify for that assistance. But the caveat with some of these is if you are a first responder, you don't have that income cap, so you can still get the down payment assistance. That's the only one I've found. I've definitely done a lot of searching on this, but I would say the other one is veterans. If you guys have military friends, family, target those folks, because the VA loan is still the best loan on the market, the lowest interest rates, no PMI, no down payment requirement, and much more lax credit and income requirements. So that's, if you have anybody in that world, that's a really great place to go. And what I found too, when I work with veterans, usually if I work with one, I end up working with a couple of other guys who were in there, or guys or gals who were in their platoon or their unit, so they're typically pretty tight. And if you do a good job for one, they'll, keep using you.
What is the name of the program?
It's Well, there's a couple. I mean, it depends on the lender, but you can just call it the physician loan or the medical professional loan program.
Is this mainstream or is this something nobody knows about?
So it's like I said, it's something that people have known about for a long time because it's been out there. It's just been really hard to get. So I think if you bring it up, like the doctors will be like, "Oh, okay, I've heard about this," but if they've tried to get it, they've probably had a hard time in the past, or yeah. I mean, I haven't run into anybody who's like, "Oh yeah, somebody else called me and offered me that as well."
Has anybody tried like meta ads or something with this?
We haven't yet. I mean, the this has only been out for a few months now, so we haven't gone down that point yet. But it would be a great idea, I think.
Hey, Bill, one quick question for you. Do you have any investor manufactured home loans that any banks that you work with?
Yeah.
Investment property manufacturer. Yeah, I mean, we're in the middle of a manufactured home deal right now with Brenda Lou, and I mean, it's for a primary residence, but I'm pretty sure we can do investment as well. I'll look into it.
Cool. And then I think I gave him the intro before he came in. I don't know if Bill and Tim have met Bill and Tim yet?
Golfing. Golfing.
Oh, golfing. There you go.
Yeah.
So for those of you that weren't at golf, Conrad is going to be running our Fullerton office. So if you guys are anywhere near downtown Fullerton, apparently the acronym is DTF. For you millennials, it means nothing but downtown Fullerton. But yeah, so this is Conrad. Anything to add on to what Bill and Tim talking about?
No, they brought some really good things with those doctor loans. One of my team guys already in the Indio area is blasting it, as well as all the physicians and hospitals out in that area. His wife's in the medical field, so he has an in on with that. But it's definitely a great program. It's an untapped market for sure, and especially we'll be able to get a lot of business out of it. For obviously the loan side and obviously with the approved buyers for the realtors to pass them on to you guys.
And so I think Adam mentioned he's going to be putting it into link.ai or the portal. What?
I don't know. Adam, what do you mean by that?
I'm not super tech savvy, and I'm still learning everything since I'm new to Link. But Bill and I were chit-chatting, and our idea is that market asset when you go to like the agent account, that maybe we could add like a drop down for marketing materials and have those program flyers in there, ready for people to just plug in their information and, print flyers or do whatever.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
I think it's a great idea. I think you just blew by it like we're supposed to do it, but I think it's a really good idea that we'll have marketing materials for our agents to either use for social media or flyers or open houses.
And so we have that all in the app.linkbrokages.com, which is like the current back office. It's all tied to Canva with the templates, but we don't have it in link.ai yet. And so what we could do is just build the template and then they can click a button and it'll do it all for us.
And also maybe I'm missing that then, because I looked in there and I was like, oh, this is just like listing presentations, or that's where it says like brochure, flyer, logo.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's old system here.
But in Pat, I know you just threw it out there like it was like a
we'll add it to link.ai though.
It's a really good idea. So also we're working on, or we already have in the works a qualification bot. And so what I want to have this bot be able to do is take all the different loan programs, take all the different banks and the different bank overlays and put it into that program. So if you do have a doctor, if you do have a VA, FHA, you name it, whatever that program is going to be, when you're talking to this AI agent, I hate to call it a bot, but this agent inside of our system, it should be giving you guys the best loan options for that particular client, right? As opposed to trying to know this yourselves. You should be able to just input layman's terms what you have, and that program should be able to kind of direct you on what different loans are out there, different loan programs, and then you put in their qualifications, and it should be able to spit you out a pre-qual pretty quick. And so that's what we are working on. By we, I mean not me. We as a company. So I like the idea of having just print material or even just post material for social. So again, I mean, I don't even know if it was an idea or just whatever, but you guys have these different ideas, throw them our way. We'll put it into link.ai and have it available for everybody. So thank you for that suggestion and or assumption.
Kobe, did you already start the Link app for AI?
Where have you been, Justin?
I'm all over the place, dude. You know this.
The last 4 weeks, 3 weeks have been app.link.ai trainings. It's all built. It's all
I did
here.
last 4 weeks.
Yeah, I will. I'll get you a login, but it's all built.
Oh, beautiful. Got it.
Have you seen this yet?
Adam, I think you were talking about in the app.linkbrokerages.com, this marketing assets tab.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, we'll take a version of this and throw it in where it doesn't even need to be necessarily attached to Canva. We can have it just create the actual assets as well now. So we'll definitely create something like this into the link.ai.
We also have something like that already in the apps version of it. That could just be, you put that in the ad comes out.
Promote social media.
Yeah. So cool.
And so we'll probably include it here. And so just you guys are able to come in here and pick like, I want promotional graphic X, Y, and Z, and then it'll just pull your guys' headshot, your guys' brand, throw it onto it if you want it. You can pick headshot, no headshot, and then it'll create the post for you. Then you just click post and it'll actually post on your socials as well.
Yeah.
Or do whatever you want there.
Yeah, or do whatever you want.
It's good. Maybe download it and
download it and save it just for yourself.
And put it on your fridge. Or you want open house flyers.
Anyways, that's link.ai for those of you guys that have not seen it yet.
Like Justin Murphy.
Oh, I'm a big cloud boy.
It's out there. It's live. Use it.
Does anybody have any feedback on it?
Yeah, I was gonna say just
except for Justin Murphy, who hasn't used it in the last 4 weeks.
I don't know. I'm getting called out.
Has anybody been testing it and trying it, and any feedback, both positive and or negative? Come on, Adam.
Good talk.
No, I haven't had any time to look at that and try to like understand it. I don't know. I'm like a dinosaur, man. I think I still need some training on it to. Yeah, I get a headache when I look at a bunch of tech stuff.
I mean, I could run through it all right now.
Let's not do it on this meeting.
Okay.
Let's set aside.
That's what we said for the past 2 meetings, though.
Because last meeting was supposed to be the link.ai training.
Oh, was it?
And then we went long.
Oh.
Maybe we should just do like an hour session sometime at a later date.
Yes.
Rather than
Adam should be the one running this meeting. I agree with that, and maybe we can do it in person in Fullerton because it's close to some people down here, or down by San Diego. We probably get some humans down there to get our in front of the screen, obviously for sure, but also just get people there to get any live questions and really kind of try to mess with it. And we want you guys to break it. You know, the idea is to have you guys use it, figure out what works, what doesn't work, what can be better, what can we improve on, what can we eliminate. The whole thing at this point is just make it the best product possible for you guys to go out there and generate more business. And so if we can do that and be here as a resource for you guys, that's the idea of what we're trying to give to you. So please use it.
And at a high level of it, we just went through and we completely changed like the UI UX of it. So
explain that to someone like that doesn't know
Adam. Yeah.
User interface, user experience. So like what you guys see and how you interact with it as like an agent. So it should be a little bit more intuitive now. And instead of having all of like the random tools over on the left sidebar, it should be fairly self-explanatory. And if it's not, let us know because that's obviously an issue. But if you come in here on the left, it's really bucketed into what you're looking to do. So if you have a seller, you click in sellers, and you either create a listing presentation, you set up on home valuations, create a net sheet for them, or tie your active listings to it. If you have a buyer, you come in here, set them up on safe searches, get pre-polls done, send them search links, or set up the buyer tours. Leads are obviously in the leads. If you want to promote anything, whether that's circle prospecting, a single property website, run social media, meta ads, Google ads, it's all in the promote tab.
Well, the thing here is that the idea behind this is not to need a training. Hopefully it's as straightforward as possible. I think if you guys just use it, again, it shouldn't take someone to show you how to use it. If you need a training on it, it's not easy enough, right? So try to use it without a training and see where you stumble. I think that would probably be the best bet. And then for our training, we can just go grab a drink somewhere and discuss it.
Yeah. And on the dashboard, if you go to dashboard, we're building out what we're calling workflows. And so you can toggle the workflows. And then this will take you through what tools to use for each specific workflow. So you have a new seller, come here, start workflow, and it'll start you from the beginning of building a listing presentation to a home value link to net sheets, and it'll kind of walk you through the system itself. So if you guys can all just kind of try to break it this week, I think that'd be great.
And I think we've been skipping it the last few weeks, but I want to talk to you guys. Any wins, any wants, any needs, any questions, any concerns? What's working? Who has some wins they want to share? Sweet.
We have
two always good.
Wait, hold on. This is going to go out more to our San Diego and Orange County and LA County agents, but I've got 2 waterfronts here in Canyon Lake, and if you don't know Canyon Lake, you guys should come and check it out. One, if it was in any other city in those 3 counties, it would be well over 6-7 million, but it's right under 4 million. 9,500 square feet, best lot on the water. And if anybody has any buyers out there that's looking this way, that wants a little more private community, send them over.
Canyon Lake is great.
I want to skip the drive to the river and
just be at the river.
Just be at the river, closer to LA. We had a content day there in the past, but maybe we could have another broker open content day there here now that it's totally done. I know that those came out really good, and I mean, it's just the lake itself makes for good video, and this house just makes it really shine. So I know Brenda Lee threw a text the other day with just us. We should do an email to the company, whoever wants down in San Diego, LA wants to come out and do some content. This is a pretty good property to do it at. And then what other one did you have?
It's another one. It's on Seahorse. It is 1.7, and the people that built it put in way more than they should have. I mean, it's got all marble countertops, all solid hardwood floors. It's got its own gym. It's got a huge oversized garage. The problem with this one is the backyard isn't done yet, but that leaves it up to the buyer's dreams of what they want to put in their backyard. But I do have some ideas for pricing if anybody, for what it would cost to put in a pool and a dock and everything. But that one's another good, still brand new, and that one's only 3 years old and only had one family live in it for 9 months. So,
well, I'll tell you what we should do. We should do a content day for the lake itself, and then we'll hit up Brenda Lou and Kyle or Dave or whoever else has listings in the area. We'll have like a link broker open, and then do content with our video guys and give you guys some material.
And do a Tuesday training in Canyon Lake.
And maybe we'll make it on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
You guys are so smart.
Hey, also speaking of trainings, for those of you guys that aren't involved in our Thursday book club, our new book is Atomic Habits by James Clear. So if you guys have not or tried out our little Thursday book club, it turns into a mastermind. It turns into any way that we can take these books and relate them to real estate. We just got finished up with 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Before that, it was How to Win Friends, Influence People. So again, just take note. Thursdays at 10. Atomic Habits. This is a new book, James Clear, and if nothing else, just come and hang out, ask questions, take it as a chance just to say hello to everybody.
I need a link for it. I tried to go this last Thursday, but I emailed you for a link.
Oh, okay. That would be Tyler. That would be Dylan.
Tyler. Okay, got it.
Dylan or Tyler.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yes.
Yeah, you
okay,
guys should
well,
throw the book club on the calendar in school.
I think it is. Is it not?
No, there's SEO website, and then there's the Tuesday meeting. There's
yeah, our CEO is not very. He doesn't care about our book club.
What time is that?
10 a.m.
Are you sure?
I'm there every week, too.
All right, we're going to the school platform right now, as we speak.
Atomic Habits, James Clear. Does anybody have any wants, needs, wins, struggles? Talk to anybody out there that has.
I've got a question.
We just got approved for those 20 townhouses out here in the Bay Area. Just finished up 2 big projects that were Airbnb-ing out. Not selling them, unfortunately. The Airbnb's been doing pretty well. And then I passed my contractor's test now, so we got that going.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, dude. He passed the test.
Thank you. Yeah, I got all 3 now. I got property management, the real estate, and contractors.
And that's why you haven't been on
no more
Tuesday training.
tests.
Is that why you're wearing a hoodie? Is it cold in your house?
Oh, it's freezing. I had a long weekend too. I had a 4-day wedding in Napa.
So you have the shakes, a little too much alcohol poisoning.
I'm just a little tired.
Yeah, withdrawals. And this goes to, again, those of you guys that are looking for agents across California, hit up our people. If you have somebody up north or down south or somewhere in central, I mean, we have agents all over the place. So take note and try to keep it in-house if you can.
Toby just doesn't respond.
I just texted back.
He has a 4-month-old. He has an excuse.
Hey, real quick, I have a question. So if we were going to hit somebody up in-house, which is great, how do we find them by area? I know it's like on the website by name, but it's kind of hard to navigate like certain areas to find that person.
You can just text the Krems line and say, I'm looking for an agent here. Can you send me over whoever we have in the area? And then Tyler will connect you with them.
Got it.
Kobe, I circle prospected with AI
and
my new listing. And the first send out, it was to 100 local agents in Ramona and 100 local homeowners. And the first send out, there was a little error where it was supposed to say congrats on your recent closing at the address, and it said undisclosed address. And so it sent that out to a bunch of agents, and a bunch of agents came back at me and said, lovely things. But then we sent something else out again, just saying, sorry for the mishap, text message, and then put the actual property address. So I did want to give you feedback on that. The first sent out definitely was a mistake, missing all the.
I love public feedback. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
It was a little bit mortifying.
But you got a whole bunch of responses.
No, hey,
they all know about your listing.
No press in the
They all
background.
know, they all know about my listing. But yeah, the second send out was great. I had a couple of agents asking for specific property questions. So that was good. I didn't get any responses back from homeowners, but I did get some responses back from local agents, which that was cool. And then while I'm talking about my Ramona property, I have a property in Ramona. It's on half of an acre. We just came to market 16 days ago, and we price reduced $40,000 because we want to get this thing sold. So we're at $719,000. And again, it's on half of an acre, good bones, private well. And if you guys have anyone looking in the area, let me know. Elisa Morales.
Melissa, can you text me that address?
Yes, yes, I can.
I have somewhere around there.
Almost like get a Facebook page right now. We have Facebook.
And that's all I got for you.
But I know.
Thank you for the feedback, Elisa. I will figure out what went wrong and make sure it doesn't happen again. Because that's fun.
Well, fun.
Can you
But
guys
this is what we need for feedback. Was that?
really quick, what can you go over a little bit more about that program, the circle prospecting that you do?
Yeah, so whenever we have a listing, we'll take two, I guess, main lists of people. We always reach out to any buyer's agent and or listing agent who sold a house within the same, like, called zip code, area, city, and similar price ranges in the prior 6 months, 12 months, or 18 months, depending on how many listings were actually closed. And what we do is we reach out to them through the CRM and say, hey, so-and-so, this is Kobe, saw your recent close at blank address. Obviously that didn't work for Elisa, so I need to figure out what happened there. We just did it for us and it worked perfect, so I'll check that out. But we'll reference, hey, notice you closed something in this area. We have a new listing. Here's some details about it. We're going to be having an open house this weekend. Would love it if you bring a client by, if you know anybody. We usually do it before it even hits the market. And so we'll do it as kind of like a coming soon as a way to reach out to some local agents, start building some buzz around it. And then we'll also do that same text and email kind of campaign to all the local homeowners. And so it's just an easy and kind of quick way to be in touch with a lot of local agents and owners. And so that's just something you could request through link.ai. The AI is actually not the one that's sending the text. It pulls the list for you. And then we will go in and somebody from the ops team goes and actually sends the text from your CRM. So.
Have you guys tried circle prospecting on a buy-side closing before?
I personally have not, but I know some agents have, and I know it's a great tool for that as well. It's like, would you represent a buyer in your neighborhood? I know somebody else that might be looking. Have you ever considered selling? And just kind of tweaking the message itself never hurts, just to get in front of the owners.
Yeah, I tried it this past weekend, but I also had a error putting into my message. I want to keep doing it, but I just wasn't sure if there was a good way to go about it.
Did you mass send all at once?
I did it as a workflow through Go High Level.
I couldn't look at it. Sometimes it will error out because it's not a mobile phone number, if it's a landline, or if we send too many texts at once. And so we have a specific automation that we install to make sure that.
Oh no, the error was the message was made wrong. I had a mistake in my message, just like Alyssa.
Got it. Let me take a look at that then. So there might just be an issue on that automation.
But yeah, I think it goes out one every minute. One every minute.
I will jump in there and take a look.
All right. Thanks.
Yes, of course.
All right. Yeah. Anything else? All right. Well, hey, man, appreciate you guys jumping on again. Conrad, if you guys are ever in DTF, come by the office. It's going to be Conrad, his team. Eddie's going to be here quite a bit. And we have a few more lenders coming in this office. We're going to be sharing it with realtors. If you guys do need an office here in Fullerton, or if you're around Brea or Anaheim, whatever, just hit us up. And other than that, we'll set up a Tuesday training content day. And that's it.
That's it.
Use AI, give it a run. And if it breaks, tell us in private, Elisa.
Tell us in public so everybody knows what's going on.
You know, I have a quick question about your Link AI. I know Craig needs to go golf or get off. However, when I sign in, it gave me some code. It didn't work, but I have another sign in, and it looked like I was just like, it looks more like I'm a buyer. So are there two different ways to sign in? One, if you're the agent, or B, if you're like just a buyer looking, or is it specifically agent based?
What domain are you going to?
Link.ai.
Go app.link.ai. You're looking at the old link.ai landing page. We haven't put the new sign-in stuff. It's all just kind of private to our agents, so it's still hidden. You have to go to app.link.ai.
App.link.ai.
Yeah, so it's on the subdomain is where you get the actual login for it.
Oh, that looks much different.
Yes.
So I'm sure everybody knew that, right?
Maybe not. Go to app.link.ai and not link.ai.
Okay. I'll write that down. Thank you. Makes more sense. And then what happens if I go to link.ai? It's not quite there yet, correct? Not a good idea.
Yeah, don't send anybody to link.ai. That was the old system that we had, and we're in the process of changing over to a new website.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you, Sue.
All right, guys. Thanks for jumping on. Talk to you next week.